Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Darkest Dungeon 2 here on the channel where we only play games that hate me. That's what it feels like lately.
Endless nightmare. An apocalypse that
It's
only
fine, it's
we
good,
can
it's fine,
avoid.
it's gonna be fine. Alright, so let's spend some candles. We got some candles, we got a good amount of candles. Have any more new areas opened up? No, okay. So,
Study the winding roads and routes of our kingdom. Find any advantage.
we don't get great loot from running over road debris. I don't feel like this is all that good. Another wheel point and another armor point, though, actually could be super valuable, right? I think I am going to plow 10 candles into that.
These wheels are invested with noble purpose.
We're not hitting our inventory limit yet,
Blessed rest for the warriors of our cause.
because we just don't live long enough. Stagecoach item slots similar. It's hard to imagine. We actually can just put 30 candles in here and get even more even more candles, which is cool, I guess. What else? Arriving at the Valley Inn gives you currency. Location scouting and route scouting are both very, very useful. Arriving at the Academics Cache gives you a free random item. Plus 10 HP, minus 1 stress at field hospital. Interesting. So this is just every inn. Then scouting again. Yeah, the reduction in stagecoach repair costs feels very minimal in value to me, because it doesn't seem like that's all that expensive anyway. That one's pretty cool. These pets might be good, right? Stress resistance per luxury gear item equipped. I don't know exactly what that means. But positive relationship chance is definitely hot. And then, more pets. More pets that do more things. I am going to, at the very least, open up the ability to find a pet.
Long ride ahead.
These are all skins. We don't care about this shit. I do think, let's grab... This would be 10 more candles. That'll leave us with 19. That's still a fair amount to go and put into character stuff.
To recall a thing is to make it real once more.
It's so hard to know if these are like actually smart expenditures. Like, am I willing to pay a candle to just add a gray trinket that I will not be happy to see to the pool? Not really. It feels like I definitely don't want to play with this until I bought all the stuff that is definitely strength.
Hearts and minds will carry the day.
And speaking of definitely strength, so we can unlock the Ravager hero path. If you're in front, big damage boost, bleed resist piercing, but at turn start, sometimes you just bleed. Sometimes you just start spraying blood everywhere. But we could unlock another class, but it probably makes more sense to juice up the classes that we have, right? Or, actually, if I want to play offensive Plague Doctor forward, maybe it makes sense to pick up one more class who's good at dealing with people, like maintenance. The Occultist and the Vestal are both healers, although I don't think either of them is nearly as good at the preemptive healing of removing stressful status effects, the damage over time stuff. Still, it might be interesting to see, and I remember liking the Occultist a lot in the first game. You know what? Let's buy in our Occultist here. By the way, I figured out where to mute those things. Those are way too loud by default. That's not Darkest Dungeon's fault. That's the Epic client's fault. Okay, so a Ritualist gives you better healing, but sometimes you just become vulnerable. You know what?
A little more light, a little more strength.
Also a little bit more weakness. These things happen. So we have 5 candles left. We can unlock the ability to find a cool branch. I mean, it's so like it's so hard to want to spend upgrade currency on adding items to the loot pool with no guarantee that you'll ever see them. There should be different currencies for this shit, I think. That's really the only way this makes any kind of sense. Maybe we just sit on 5 candles, honestly. So what am I thinking here? If I had one more candle, I'd open up the surgeon path. Maybe we just hold for now. We go like man-at-arms, grave robber, hellion, occultist. See how that feels. I think that's okay. I think that's an okay way to do things. And then yeah, we've seen stuff. Look at all these things that we recollect. Okay.
Once
Let us
more
embark.
To the maelstrom, in search of what hope yet remains.
I am curious to see how the occultist feels in this game.
Indistinct and ill-lighted. No comfort awaits you here.
Yeah, I know. I'm getting used to it.
We spent long nights immersed in crumbling, worm-eaten volumes, plumbing the forbidden secrets of antiquity. The crossroads, a beacon for the broken and the battered.
We're getting a lot less introductory dialogue now, which suggests to me that the game thinks that maybe we should have moved on by this point. Okay, your goal is kind of tough to get. So right now you have sacrificial stab, self, that thing. Unchecked power. Who knows what it means? 33% chance per token of fire at the start of each round. But also it just empowers certain skills. Okay. Abyssal artillery, which hits people in the back row and might give them a combo token. Stuns if you have enough unchecked power when it's upgraded. That's cool. The weakening curse, which plants a combo token and a weakness. That's crit, right? Yeah, that one's crit. That's a shame. I mean, like, removing crit is not nothing, obviously. Okay, yeah, so you definitely want to be able to get unchecked power, and it looks like the stab is the only thing that generates it by default. Meaning that with this build, we want to play like... If we're going to play this party composition, we'll do something like this.
One must embrace it.
And then there's the question, like, do I even keep Pick to the Face? Because I have a versatile, a more versatile ranged attack. Do I drop... I'm going to drop Pick to the Face for this. Right, because we have some skills already that, yeah, this ignores dodge if she's stealthed. I thought we had something else that wanted her to be stealthed very badly. Well, whatever. Do it like that, and then, Hellion.
Beneath bloodlust and fury, there is emptiness.
Okay, we didn't buy that. We didn't buy that upgrade. I think we'll go Hellion in front so that we have access to Iron Swan at the beginning of the fight. Yeah, I think I like Sergeant. It seems okay. Did we see... So each ally on turn starts just like bonus to resistances. Did I actually see that proccing last time? I don't know. Is it to be read as part of the bolster skills thing? Like it only works after you use a bolster? Also, it's interesting that the way it's worded is bolster skills. Like, I would assume... Yeah, you can have a thing that, like, should improve all of your shouting. But this is a shout I don't know. It's weird that it says bolster skills when there's only one bolster skill. Do we want to run... Do we want to cut one of the two move forward abilities in order to pick up Bellow? So this stuns on comboed targets, as does this. I'm gonna drop Rampart. That removes my ability to screw with enemy positions, though. Yeah, you know what? We'll keep that. All right, and we might actually be able to generate some combo tokens this time. That'll be interesting. So you have to be in the third spot to use stab and the third or fourth spot. So you really need to be stuck to this position. We will not use one of those shuffle tokens if we find it this time.
This was a beautiful place once. What a pity. Comforts are exhausted. Ahead, only trial and tribulation.
And swearing. Lots of swearing.
The bulwark of your denial is giving way.
Alright, what do we got? In theory, should be easy. And yet, somehow, sometimes...
Lethality writ large.
Alright, yeah, let's... So this is 3 to 6 damage.
Early results are encouraging.
You know what I didn't actually look at was, Oh, nice. Good crit.
Righteous action.
What I didn't actually look at was if the crit chance of that is unusually high. I remember... Okay, it seems like not really.
Excellent work.
I seem to remember it being high in Darkest Dungeon 1, but I don't remember whether that was like a thing about the ability or a thing about the way I tended to build my occultists.
There is so much worse in store.
Right, it could have been an item choice or something. All right, let's apply some mastery.
Rest tonight, under the mountain's unblinking gaze. Spend what you can, for wealth no longer has meaning. If indeed it ever did.
Okay, well... Increased currency stacking just doesn't really seem all that valuable. Expires if not mounted in 1 inn. Okay, alright. So let's take you aboard. Let's... I mean, I feel like a lot of the purchases that we usually make are just like things you absolutely should do. We definitely want to boost some relationships. We definitely want to have some laudanum on us. I also probably need to make sure that I understand what people's goals are, which I did not look at. Okay, Hero Shrine, Cosmic Beings, Enter the Sprawl, land the killing blow on Gaunt. So sadly, no items, really. All right. Generous is fine. Melee skills minus crit is whatever. Apply on hit melee skills knockback 1 5% of the time seems terrible. Right, like really bad is basically never does anything. Even when it procs, it's usually not going to do anything. Okay, Chatterbox is going to be annoying. So... I don't know. I don't know who it makes the most sense to improve relations between. We have 44 resources here. Let's take all of the laudanum. And now that we don't have a doctor, now that we don't have a plague doctor, stuff that removes status effects is going to be way more critical. All right. You're probably just going to waste any good relationship we give you. Let's buff up these two. So wait, so now that we know that we only can hire the bounty hunter from certain things, if I click this...
There is no man behind the hunter's mask. Only a terrible thought.
Okay. So we can hire him. He will accompany you for one region. His fee is 4 candles. The thing is, I don't know that we want to, like, we want to have time to build up the relationships between people and stuff. Okay, so that's a he's got a completely unique mechanic that's actually kind of interesting, but I have no idea. I don't want to interact with it right now. All right, and then we got to go to the Wainwright. Well, we got to do some mastery training.
Experience, however painful, is the greatest teacher of all.
This for sure. So if we upgrade Sacrificial Stab, we can get power even when we don't have a combo token up. I think we also want to upgrade this for more reliable placement of the tokens. And does Barristan get an upgrade? Yeah. We definitely want to upgrade Bolster, but I don't know that it needs to be something we do right now. Well, things might get dire. When you have to use Bolster, you really want it to be upgraded Bolster. I'll say that. Okay. At the Wainwright.
Stop is leagues away. Plan accordingly. A little company for the long ride ahead.
All right, that definitely seems worthwhile. And yeah, I guess we're off.
The provinces and cantrevs of our land, crumbling and undone.
Keep the flame above 40. And going into the sprawl was the goal, right? Yeah, okay, that seems very doable.
Our great cities burn. All that beauty and knowledge, ash on the wind.
All right, when we get in here, I got to remember to apply the combat items. I guess I could have done it at that previous screen. Whatever, we're doing it. We're doing it out here.
Behold, the great cities of man, ruined and aflame.
All right, I feel like we want to put the anti-venom on somebody who is fast. I guess it could be you. You can take the laudanum. Actually, you should probably take the other preventive. You can take some laudanum. And you can also take some laudanum. Alright. Hero goal completed already. So, we probably want to go left. Scouting is very valuable, I feel like. Is this our pet here? That seems terrible.
Barricade ahead.
Okay, they have dogs as well. Are those dogs? Those dogs are bearing swords. Those are sword dogs. So this only ignores dodge when you are stealthed. I mean, I think I'm going to do flashing daggers to peel the dodge off of both of them. do not like the... Man, do we have to... I thought we as an industry had figured this shit out by now. Do we have to do the intra-dog noise?
A promising development.
Jesus. Alright, well, not a lot we can do about all this stacking bleed. I mean, we gotta get rid of the dog fast, right? Okay, that's very annoying. There's not really anything for it. I think I'm going to put up Defender just so you don't die. Nah. You got to get the kills, right? Okay, sadly, I cannot Iron Swan anymore. Actually, toe-to-toe is probably a good idea here. Spread the damage out a little bit. I feel like we're rolling very low on our damage. A lot. Okay, this might be a good time for a little bit of reconstruction. 0 to 18. You know, we'll see. 18. Pretty good. And we didn't even get the accidentally made you bleed thing. Yeah, we're rolling we're rolling minimum damage on our attacks a lot. Okay, so is there anything that are there any attacks that buff with only one power? And I think the answer is no.
Our imperfections.
So this allows us to pull an enemy out of position while comboing them, and it deletes all the corpses on their side of the battlefield. That's pretty good.
Easily dispatched.
Yeah, the addition of the combo token stuff makes him really interesting. Minimum damage all day, every day. Can't go killing people.
Measure out your violence and apply it judiciously.
There you go. See, that's a form of plague doctoring there. I prevented that bleed and that burn from ticking. We took way more damage there than I was expecting, but at least it ended up spread nicely over Barristan and Boudica. So, you know, combat or travel healing charges will get it undone.
Look to the horizon and lament.
Okay. So, there's an academic study, vintage collection rewarding unique liquors. And if we go that way, we don't have to eat the hazard.
A simple choice. At least it should be. Up ahead, the seat of our regrettable research.
Alright, so we're looking at combat items and quirk, or strange wines and quirk. I'm curious what strange wines mean. The wine. Curious. That's a lot of it. It feels like that's got to put us
Problem. Is it not?
it's got to put us on the road to a positive relationship, right? So we have this battle followed by a lair battle immediately after. Do I want to just combo token somebody rather than stabbing them? I think that's cool. That's a good animation. Like, combo tokening a random enemy is going to give other people like a 50%-ish boost in efficiency, right? Yeah. So it's only when 50% of their attack is more valuable than 100% of Alhazred's attack that it makes more sense to do this instead of just stabbing them, if we think we can kill them that turn. If we can't kill them that turn, then the weakening part of the weakening curse certainly comes into play.
All heroes are human.
Wait, I was trying to see, what does the upgraded version of this look like? Oh, we cannot easily see that on this screen. All right, yeah, so I think I'm just going to stab somebody. We'll just pick one, the second one, I guess. And we'll just work them over as fast as we can. That is fairly fast. No reason not to just smash, right? Okay, that does not use the combo token. Which one of you is going first? Ah, probably not actually the one in front, on account of your 0 blight resist. Never mind, doesn't come into play. Okay, so you can't actually do anything, and you're not allowed to move backwards on purpose. I guess just hack at a corpse. Okay, in this case, I'm going to weakening curse because he's about to attack. I prevented 1 damage. I don't want to spend the combo token with Barristan, I know that. I feel like... yeah, whatever. It probably wasn't worth delaying any longer, I figured.
Greater threats await those who dare.
That went all right. We didn't end up taking too much damage there. We're still in okay shape for the lair. I don't know. I don't think we're going to do the full lair.
Steel yourself. The hulking horror inside will not fall easily.
I guess we'll see how we feel.
The library burns. And with it, the remains of philosophy, reason, and insight.
Gotta strip these block plus charges, unfortunately. It's pretty lucky that we got both of the combo tokens. Okay, yeah, that is just randomly triggering without the bellowing occurring. Does it make sense to attack this guy? Probably not, right? Feels like just wasting that token, and I'm not going to get the kill anyway. Okay, that went really well, actually. Do I want... No, I think I want to just work on the other injured guy. Let's save the combo token for the knife throw. There we go, because that made it more likely that would happen. All right, that's a pretty simple first battle. You know what? Advance. We can, at the very least, go for 2. Ooh, the pit fighter gets 2 turns, huh? That sucks. A lot of minimum damage going on around here. Knocking you to the back row probably doesn't accomplish anything. Yeah, I guess it's just do damage. We could lower everybody's speed. Let's just do damage. I'm not allowed to stab the guy in the very back, so... do this, because I want to make sure that we can get rid of him. Don't know what he's going to do, but he's the guy in the back. He must be annoying, right? Ouch! Alright, Barristan is getting worked over. But honestly, like, he handled it pretty well. Okay. This is problematic. Does it apply both of those on hit? Or is that apply on hit 1 fire as one effect and then +1 speed as another? Because if it is, they really need to put the fire part on the same line as apply on hit to avoid the ambiguity. I think I'm just going to help gut this guy. Yeah, that's some helping. I could give you a weaken. I think we're probably going to do weakening curse, like, starting next turn on this guy. Is it maybe worth it to just throw it up now? It'll only affect one of your 2 actions per turn. The answer is probably no. Probably the best thing is just kill him. He has no blight resist. Ow. Yeah, he's definitely applying damage and not applying +1 speed. So those are different effects that are just being reported as though they are the same effect. Just gonna keep gaining, huh? Alright, well. Vulnerable's dangerous. I think we gotta stab. Alright, please show me 6 damage. Hell yeah. Okay, put him on death's door. Take a couple of swings at removing him as quickly as possible. Damn it. Okay, there we go.
The application of violence yields morbid gains.
The unabridged edition is a pretty serious trophy. This trinket also seems very good. Gosh, there's sure good stuff here. This is not so compelling. Medicinal herbs are nice. But, like, this could end the run, right? Attempting to go for this could kill us. Ah, what the hell? We're going for it. Maybe I'm making this a short one. I'm feeling good about the capabilities of this party.
He teeters madly
Oh,
upon his ladder,
this dude.
reveling in the fiery destruction of human accomplishment.
Yeah, he's gonna do bad stuff to us with books. We must kill him quickly. There's not a ton we can do with Barristan to a guy who's this far back. I guess just shout at him. Shout at his books. Show them who is the boss. I do think I'm going to hit him with the weakening curse. Is he movable? He has 200 movement resist. He is not movable. Yeah, I think we want to put that combo token up. And I believe it is the case that I don't want to damage the books. So I didn't want to do the double attack. 'Cause he's going to hack through the books, and when he gets through them, it's bad for us, I think.
But deadly all the same.
Okay.
Cooperation is the key.
Let's just arbitrarily defend, I don't know, you? The occultist has this good dodge, so I figured it probably didn't need to be him. Well... let's clear some fire from you. I guess I'm going to do this. It still applies the token, right? And it does damage. He would transmute his knowledge into chaos. How dare he? This dude just gets so many actions per turn. Yeah, maybe we just do Demon's Pull again. I can stab at him now. And now she can't do anything, and she can't back up. If you just wait, you stress yourself out. Yeah, she really needed to go later in the turn. I don't think it's good to... I don't think it's good to hit the books, but I don't have a choice, really. Well, I don't know. I can do this, I suppose. But I don't really want to make her immobile. I want her to get moved. Yeah, and at this point we rampart. Or maybe I just step forward. I don't actually want to damage the books. Alright, he's about halfway through his stack of books, and we're about halfway through his HP. I feel like that's pretty good. So once she's in the middle of the party, she can start up the bleeds.
An unavoidable end.
Alright, cool. What a moment to become vulnerable. Do I Weakening Curse? Do I Demon's Pull? I feel like doing damage is important. As is applying that combo token. Oh no, we've been categorized. Barristan needs healing very badly. Okay, we're gonna get to provide it.
A brilliant conclusion.
Lot of good crits off the combo token. We're getting a little bit lucky with those. All right, please heal for more than like 0. Okay, 15. Getting lucky on that too. Wow, 14. Fuck you.
In crisis, we can rely only upon each other.
Yeah, critical damage for what? Half of this guy's HP while also hitting everybody else while also applying a damage over time effect to literally the entire team is some hot bullshit. That is absolute nonsense. Barristan first, I guess. He tends to eat shit the most often. Alright, none of this stuff ignores dodge under most circumstances. Okay, we got through the dodge anyway. Okay, Death Doored him and put on a bleed. That's a good start. Ooh. Well, it was harsh, but honestly, it could have been a lot worse.
Cut down these nightmares and blaze the trail to your redemption.
Aside from that big hit at the end, it could have been a lot worse. All right, let's take a moment to sort through our treasures here. Oh, we got your... Okay, cool. We'd still like to visit a hero shrine at some point if we can. It's nice that there's a screen that has all the goals on it. I didn't realize that. Helpful. Okay, so... obviously... The trophy goes in a slot on the stagecoach, right? Yes. So we can't actually do anything with that yet either. Seems great. What we can do is improve some people's stats here. So it does feel like plus 20% max HP is obviously going to be the most raw health on Barristan. But I wonder if he's the one who needs it the least. Maybe we put this on Boudica. So I'm going to assume that this increases the fire damage dealt by like things that cause fire damage. It doesn't just throw fire damage onto every attack. But we should test it. I don't know. We'll throw it on you. We'll see if it works. And then somebody should be holding medicinal herbs. I guess it's you. I don't like that. I don't like it being you. Let's make it her, and you can take that thing. And with that, we're just trying to make it to the end, right? Yeah. All right, how are we doing on that? So we're going through a rough patch, into a hoarder, into an oblivion tier, into an assistance encounter. Okay. It is what it is. The rough patch is a shame because we really need our travel healing to be good right now. Of course, we lose a point of wheels immediately after taking huge amounts of damage.
Centuries of human learning and achievement ruined by riotous contempt.
Okay, so we have some of this stuff available. Apply on attack, bellow skills, 10% stun. Do we want to spend these like longer persistent resources on this stuff, or buying some glimmers of hope is probably a good idea. There's a lot of fire damage going around. I am going to buy both of these, And then I think I'm going to buy at least a few glimmers. We'll buy 1 stack of glimmers. And I don't think I'm going to take any of the rest of this stuff. Baubles are... Well, Apply on hit if rank 4 combo token a third of the time. Gosh, that does seem good, doesn't it? If you're stealthed... If you're not stealthed, you get worse healing. If you flashing daggers, you will stealth yourself a third of the time. Really hard to rely on. Apply on hit. When Demon's Pulse skills, add 1 negative token. Negative token? Just like any negative token? Or is there a token that is called negative? Doesn't look like it. I sort of want to buy this one just to see how it works. Yeah, the foreclosure notice is definitely attractive. I'm going to take the foreclosure notice. The combo token is too good. Maybe we can make this run into something, provided we can heal up some. All right. And then one of you is going to carry the Glimmer of Hope. And honestly, I think I'm going to have you with the burn salve rather than... There's way too much burning going on around here for me not to be carrying my salve in one of our active spaces.
The loathing whispers.
Alright, I'm thinking we're going to attack rightward here after this. So plus 30, they'll repair our wheels. That would be pretty cool. I'm trying to see. Okay, we're at 85 light right now. Plus 30, they'll give us food. Or that's just relics? No, let's take this one.
The loathing festers.
Yeah, the wheel gains are really nice. As injured as Alhazred and Audrey still are, maybe I need to go left, actually. Like, here's the problem. We're gonna get... If we go left, we're gonna eat 1 loathing, then we're not gonna remove any loathing, and then we're gonna gain another loathing. If we go mid, we lose our armor. But we actually go down to only 1 loathing. That's the only way we can get our loathing down. I think I'm actually going to go middle.
Their devices may be crude, but promise atrocity all the same.
It's a little bit harder, but... Not like... Yeah, I'm not super in the best position to take a combat here, but... I think we kind of have to. Oh, that's right. It doesn't even necessarily have to be an encounter. Well, let's take it like this. Because I'm trying not to get Barristan to hate Alhazred even more. Oh, cool. Elite enemies. Plus 20% max health and plus 20% damage. That's fun. That's a way that the encounter should be able to be. All right, good start. Good start. Okay, I think both halves of the repositioning there are potentially valuable. And then, like... Do I want to weaken you? Alright, that's annoying. Ouch. Alright, we kind of got to burn through this guy in a real hurry. Fortunately, plus 50% damage. It's definitely a question to be asked here of like, should I just move forward? Putting her back in the 4th position has value. Yeah, and I can't stab people from back here. Huh. I guess Ignite gives you another action, or is itself not considered to be spending an action or something? Alright, well, do we reposition again? No, this time I think we just stab him. Alright, it's a pretty minor, pretty minor bleed. I don't think I want to mess with it. Or pretty minor burn, rather. Okay, cool. We did get a combo. Man. That's really annoying. All right. At least we have a decent chance now that he will die on his next turn. I'm not quite low enough for that to heal. And there's no corpse. The corpse vanished. That's a shame. That was a really bad time for that thing to disappear. Is it worth spending medicinal herbs on our occultist? No, I think we should just try to get some kills here. Oh, actually, flashing daggers will hit both of them. I should definitely do it this way. Yeah, for the roll on the death blow chance there. Alright, it really feels like you should take a moment and try to heal yourself. Although this might backfire in a really annoying way. Okay, 7 is fine. And actually that reposition is really good for us. Okay, rad.
The smallest variable can make all the difference.
Alright, Greater Bouncer's Belt. Definitely a thing we'll be equipping immediately.
The loathing whispers.
Alright, well, this is going to be fun. Battle, followed immediately by battle, followed immediately by battle. Okay, at least this one's nice and easy. Alright, let's try to burn that other dude out as fast as possible. Do I want to just absinthe? Nope, I'm still not under... Yeah. Shit. Alright. We don't need Iron Swan this time, so I'm just going to go for the Rampart right away. Oh, right. When she's not stealthed, she takes really bad healing. That's concerning. Well, able to get rid of one of them right away. Crits despite being unable to see. Pretty fun. Okay. Now she's stealthed. Thing is, I don't want to kill him. I guess I'm not going to kill him with this hit. Did she get just... Yeah, she's like a little bit too healthy. Alright, well, never mind. Then I'm glad I hit him, I guess. Yep, and of course, it's going to have her go first so she can take the bleed damage. Yeah, we're not quite going to be able to do anything. All right. The speed bonus is probably worth the health loss. Yeah, making sure you go early is definitely in our best interest in a bunch of different ways. Okay, here comes the rampart. You know, this fun shit. But if we survive this, we have a little bit of time to heal up. I actually think we're in really good shape here. Just gotta survive this. So this ignores guarded, not block. Do I just burn? Yeah, let's just burn this dodge. Okay. We're definitely doing the old abyssal artillery here. Rad. That's fine. I don't need to be able to see to be able to fight. Probably. I'm a little worried about the levels of stress on the people in the front of the party who will be taking all the damage.
Incremental, but deadly all the same.
Okay, just random 2 charges of stealth. That's fucking... That sucks a ton. Of course.
Measure out your violence and apply it judiciously.
Yep. Those effects may as well be 100% against us. No big surprise there. It's probably not worth the use of the medicinal herbs. You know what? It might end up mattering here. Okay, getting rid of that thing is definitely worth the trouble.
Agony by accumulation.
Yep. This is definitely a time for a bolster. Wait.
Compassion quiets the howling mind.
Okay. I think it's worth it. She's going to continue receiving damage at an incredible rate. Ugh, you made her bleed again. Alright, we're going to fix that. So... I can remove the stealth. I can wind them both, but also myself. Honestly, maybe it's worth it in this fight. Really? You just resist it? Man. Alright, gotta get through that so that we have a chance of getting through the rest of this.
At least has been tended to.
Damn it. Wow, their crit chance sure is extremely high. Well, if you don't weird construction, she's probably dead. But I can hit with Abyssal Artillery here. You know what? The Grave Robber can do Flashing Blades, though. That'll, yeah. We have to go for the weird construction. Okay, 10. 10's pretty good. As annoying as that shit is. Alright, so Flashing Daggers will hit for lethal. Foreclosure Notice fired on both sides. That's really good. Although, she couldn't have been targeted by anything anyway. We just hit really hard. Yeah. Not too bad. Definitely want to bop her back to the second rank now. Okay, yeah, we have to keep reconstructing. Oh, that's bad. That's bad. But we have the tools that we need to get the rest of the kill here. Even if that bullshit happens, which it was almost guaranteed to, because you know how this game is. Cool, Death's Door. Fun.
Darkness encroaches. Inexorable.
Ugh.
Collaboration confers advantage.
Yeah, okay. Have to. Alright, yep.
In crisis, we can rely only upon each other.
I really don't want to have to do this because I really want to bolster here. I need to bolster.
Grace.
We have to trust that.
Acts that drive back.
We have to trust that Audrey is going to be able to do her fucking job. Okay. Yup. Alright, at this point, there's no sense in not just rewinding, because I mean, you still hit pretty hard. And we have to do something that deals damage, because we have to hack through these fucking tokens. So yeah, I guess just hit him. Gotta get through it. There we go. Combo token going up is really nice. Think we gotta do reconstruction here. Are you serious? You're gonna throw a tantrum about this now? Man. Do I think we could just stab our way out? No, not before the thing gets a turn. And if I don't do the reconstruction, they're gonna both die.
Solidarity may yet arrest this collapse.
Alright. I don't think there's anything for this except hit it in the face. Well, I guess, actually, I can push its turn further back. Yeah, we don't have upgraded bellow yet, so I can't strip the crit. But this combined with the super block, this eating of the combo token probably lets him live. Jesus, the crit rate on these things. It is just never ending. Okay. It not being high in the turn order is good news. I think we can probably just kill it.
Malaise. Measured and steady.
3 HP. Yeah, just as many chances for the kill as we can get here. I was considering a bolster, but really need as many chances for the kill as we can get. Alright. If a stained item is equipped, plus 75% max HP, but really nukes your damage. Ooh. If you were running somebody who is very focused on applying damage over time effects, that could be really good, actually. Alright, we made it. And honestly, I really don't think we're in all that bad of a shape. But we could very easily have lost someone there. Yeah, that was close. We hit death's door 600 times during that battle.
We would come here in summers of years gone to write, think, and rest.
Cool. If bleeding, you might stress out. Barristan takes a daze at the beginning of combat and may become vulnerable whenever. Pretty bad. Boudica also gained Peacemaker. Okay. And we did complete some objectives. We got some cool shit. Hooray! And 3 candles. Who doesn't love candles? Alright. So, we're pretty badly injured. A lot of us are pretty badly injured. Just show me in items right now. Stun resistance. -2 stress, but also -1 -1 speed. How are you two feeling about each other at the moment? Their relationship is pretty neutral. Yeah, I think they're gonna share in the pipeweed. We are too stressed out. Alright. Now we have an opportunity here to really push someone's relationships. Nobody's above 13 with anybody. I think let's go. So you have Peacemaker, and it's Boudica who also has Peacemaker, right? But these two do not have a particularly high value with each other right now. Let's push the Barristan and Audrey relationship with this wine. I guess actually we do get -3 stress out of it as well. Well, let's start here. What does the provisioner have? Do we have like whiskey and stuff?
Relics remind us of a time before the end.
Playing cards, some more pipeweed. Let's buy the playing cards. Please don't change my filters. Okay, this went well. I think we're gonna push. So is it just at the end of your time in the inn, you get like a random relationship forms? So it's not worth necessarily trying to push to 20 but rather trying to keep everybody high with everybody else, I guess, is better then, if that's how it goes. So what we want to do now is like share between. We're still at 0% for negative relationships for most of these people. Part of me wanting to push Barristan and Audrey to 20 is to see how high the relationship chance gets. And see if that really makes it, actually guaranteed. Let's give a boost to Boudica's health, I think. Her max HP is as high as Barristan's now. Yeah, maybe we give it to Barristan. Oh, he won't eat it. That's right. Alright. And then 40% stun resist until next in. Who most wants that? Probably the healer, right? The healer getting stunned could be very, very bad news. And then, yeah, I'm gonna push their relationship to 20%, to 20, just to see what the numbers look like. Okay, so positive relationship is actually maxed out at 18, so we don't need to do that. Well, then we're gonna push Boudica with somebody to de-stress Boudica. So let's go Boudica and Alhazred just to make them a little bit friendlier, so we don't have anybody who's like really negative. Okay. We have the ability to hire the bounty hunter again. I think we're not gonna take it. And then we have some stuff to figure out for sure. The Wainwright.
Planning and mindfulness, as vital to survival as sharpened steel.
Not that we actually need the extra inventory space. Definitely want to max out our armor. That all feels pretty good.
Experience, however painful, is the greatest teacher of all.
I am for sure thinking we should upgrade Bellow. It has turned out a number of times I wished I had it. And then what else? Weakening Curse can also remove crits. This heals 0 to 50% and the bleed gets less bad. Do I want to upgrade Flashing Daggers now that we have more incentive to use it? Or maybe upgrade Poison Dart, because obviously there are some situations where... Yeah, you know what? Upgrading Poison Dart makes sense. For sure. There's some situations where we can't throw Dagger. There's some situations where, like, we have a weakness or they have a defense and it makes more sense to Poison Dart. Alright. Wainwright's solid. So what do we still... how can I access that screen that's just everybody's goals from here? I don't know. So visit a hero shrine, still a thing we'd like to do. You need to kill one more cosmic being. Alright. Try to keep an eye on these things. And combat items. And then all that's left is to sort out the trinkets. So, fire resistance piercing. If your speed is less than or equal to 2, you might go blind. It doesn't really seem like anything. Big bleed resist, but if you're bleeding, you might lose health. I'm a little... Who's most likely to take a bunch of heals? I guess it's you, right? So we want you to have the bleed resist. And I don't think I do want to equip this. This time, at least.
The provinces and cantrevs of our land, crumbling and undone.
Clear out the lair. We'll see. We'll see. It's just 4 candles.
Mud and rain, resignation and death. This land is truly barren.
Rest for the night. We're going to need to take a little bit of travel healing. Hopefully we'll have the opportunity at the beginning of the thing. And relationships.
Aspiration unites the hopeful.
Rad. Okay. So when you perform if it bleeds, Audrey loses a stress. When you throw your dagger, Boudica loses a stress. This is bananas. That's so good for us.
Tried and tested. A bond to be counted on.
Oh, dude. Audrey gets... That's powerful, right? I don't have access to my token glossary on this screen for whatever reason, but I think that's the plus damage one. And Barristan can gain a ton of dodge when you clear corpse. Okay, we didn't actually use the abilities that were attached to our relationship last time, so I don't know if it's just that can happen. If it's that always happens, that seems a little bit bananas, honestly. Yeah, I'm eager to use those. We are going to stop here, of course. I don't know. I'm hoping that by pressing embark there, I've locked those in because, gosh, I want them to stay. They've definitely made oh, this thing.
Rewards only. Resignation.
So I had a question about the function of our trophy. I wasn't sure if the way it worked was that it doubled the amount of the amount of scouting ability we already had. You know, plus 100% to whatever your value is. Your 7 goes up to a 14. Or if it was maxing out our chance to do it at 100%. And it seems to be the latter, which is fucking rad. This is a really good trophy. Probably all trophies are really good. They got to be worth the trouble of fighting an additional boss, right? So creature den, hospital. Yeah. All right, that looks like a pretty compelling way forward. But it is not today's way forward. Today's way forward is me going forward to the kitchen because I haven't eaten anything in like 10 hours. I'm just realizing. I'm going to go do that. The magic of ADHD. When y'all come back next time, we will be pursuing what at least has a chance of being our first successful run. It could happen, maybe. It does feel like it's a little bit out of our hands in this game, unfortunately, but it could happen. And we'll see you then.